This is a Dungeoneering video about the priority of monsters to attack when you see them in general. It's just my opinion on it. Not all of them is what others would agree on, and I don't even agree on some of them. Well, I can't decide on some of them. For example, near the very bottom, they start getting up to you when the monsters remaining are hood safe monsters and you have a hood on. So this general order, it's the name first, and then there is a description on the right. I typed them out as the general guidelines so I know what I'm talking about, but that's not very important. I just put this front as something that I can talk about, or so I can talk about it, the introduction, without having anything. Okay, first we have the Mysterious Shade. Shades are among the deadliest in Dungeoneering. They attack with blue magic or yellow magical ranged attack, so one prayer is not enough to protect yourself against them. Kill these first because they cannot be safely prayed against. Only other monsters with more than one attack styles are demons and dragons, but they are less dangerous than shades. Encountering though, a high level alone is dangerous because they are high and accurate. Use slash to kill them. The defense is low, so any attacks out work. Prey range unless there are mages nearby. And this is a reborn mage. They're one of those annoying monsters. They have the ability to remove the Shadow Silk Hood effect, like other mages. They summon reborn warriors, which have higher combat level than the mage that summoned it. The warriors teleport from room to room and follow you. They die after some time after being summoned. Reborn mages only appear in warped floors. Use crush to kill them, and pray magic, or use hexbow if you have it. Well, hexbow's for any mage in general. They can cast weaken and other stuff. Necromancers are annoying monsters. They have the ability to remove Shadow Silk Hoods. They summon melee zombies that are high level than the summoners. The zombies fade after some time. People can usually get confused and end up attacking these zombies and not realize it's fake. So the most predominant sign is that they never range. They're always melee zombies. So kill the ranged ones before melee ones if there's been necromancer in the room. The second sign is that they're always high level than the summoner. So attack the low levels first and work your way up. The last sign is that, but which doesn't always work, is that their levels is different from normal melee zombies. They don't appear cold force, use slash and pray magic. Forgotten mages are like necromancers or other mages, except they can't summon zombies. They can entangle and can appear any floor theme. Use slash to kill them. Always pray mage when near one. Otherwise, you can be entangled and just stuck on the floor, being vulnerable. It's best to pray magic before you enter a room past any mage, forgotten mage, so that you don't get bound in your spot. Dragons are very dangerous, so you don't want to near one unprepared. Dragonfire is just like outside, where they'll take you down quickly, doing 400s or 500s or higher. Praying magic will, as outside, will reduce the burn of it. Unlike outside, the metal ones found in here also have their dragon breath damage reduced if you pray magic. Their attention can be drawn to one person if that person sets their combat style to defensive and everyone else have any other style. This allows one team member to take the blow to tank the down dragon, while everyone else can keep their prayer off to save prayer, which is why you see two people here with the prayer off. But the melee also really hurts, so it's advisable to step into attack and then walk away right away, because otherwise they'll hit 200s or higher. And since it's a really high level one, dragons also really resistant, so they take a while to kill. You should use range on them. Use or stab. Pray magic to protect yourself against them. Demons have powerful magic attack, especially the high levels. While that prayer high levels will constantly hit accurately 300s with their magic attack. Their attention can be lured like the dragons with defensive style. Hex Hunter is great on the demons, as is magic. So use the Hex Hunter if possible, the mage if possible. Use slash if not, but the prayer resistance, so the high levels will still live for a while. Pray magic if you feel like it against the lower levels. But the high levels, one person should be defensive and pray magic for that. and like Dragon, they step back and attack. Animated books are one of the most dangerous monsters to run by without prayer. High levels will hit 200s and 300s constantly and very accurately. On top of that, their attack projectile is visually delayed. So if one notices you without prayer on, it'll hit you 2 or even 3 times before you have, after you hit 2 or 3 times, even though you have prayer on, it looks like you should have been safe. They're pretty easy to kill though. Their defense low, and praying magic practically safety against them, so not too bad. Use slash, pray magic always for level 96. Low ones probably also. The second anime book is just to extend this narration for the anime book. Eddie moves can use magic and melee. The magic is a bit accurate, but the melee is not. So pray magic, I guess sometimes, but they're not too hard. And pretty simple. There's a blood necklace in there. Skeletons, mage, they're pretty inaccurate, but they have high magical hits. I personally prefer to use soul split. Soul split flash with turmoil as my quick prayer, and then just heal that way rather than praying magic. Well, it works sometimes, but then there are often times where I don't heal very much, and they manage to do like 200s on me because their max attack's pretty high. Use crush, maybe slash, be the one that works pretty well. Pray magic if you want to, but I prefer not to. And since it's not that big of a threat in a group, you're pretty much better off praying soul split instead. Get a bit of health while you're fighting him. Unless there's other mages nearby that causes you to need it. Ghosts are a bit inaccurate compared to magical attacks by other monsters like a mage and melee. I prefer to use soul split on them if I'm next to them, but you should pray magic if you're away from them. In the ghost rooms, people should take the opportunity to soul split flash them to heal a bit, otherwise just wasting opportunities. Use crush or slash and pray magic. Hobgoblins are accurate and they often hit high. They are among the deadliest melee monsters, but they're pretty easy to hit. Use stab if you have it, crush if you don't, and pray melee if the one attacks you. This hobgoblins might have lower priority than this ordering. It maybe should be below animated pickaxe, but just to later. But that's what I have for now as my list. Ankos are very, very accurate, but they have low max hit. In fact, even with primal plate body and legs, they hit very often. They have low defense, so killing isn't too hard. Just attack them, pray melee. Animated pickaxe are small and thin, so they aren't very often first noticed. They're accurate and hit semi-high. They have low defense, use slash or crush to kill. Pray melee maybe, if you want, but it's not too bad. Animate warriors are a bit accurate and hit semi-high. Their defense is really high also, compared to most melee monsters, so they should kill a bit afterwards. After the quick die monsters, as you see in here, it'll take me a while to kill them. Use magic to kill them if anyone has it, really should. Mages should kill them first, after all previous non-melee monsters are killed, by maging them. And use crush if there's no mage. Pray melee if you want to, probably should. Dungeon spiders, they're annoying. They don't hit accurately nor high, but the poison will take a toll on your health. They should be killed when before any hood safe monster is killed. The brutes are semi-accurate, but their max hit can be up to the 500s. Their max level is 143. Combat. They're easily capable of hitting people easily if they have armor on. So people that do not have the armor as a bind should definitely pray melee, because it's very dangerous otherwise. Mages should probably attack these first. After all the mages dead, mages should start maging the brutes, kill them with magic, because otherwise very inaccurate. Stab is good too, but depending on your team, you might not have much stabs. People stab should probably go after them also first after the mages are dead, just to speed it up, because crush and slash are pretty terrible at them. But use crush if you don't have stab or magic. Always pre-melee if you're being attacked by it. They don't change target very much, maybe not at all, so the person taking it should pray, otherwise you can risk health and die. Hellhounds are dogs that can be high level. They go to 199, but they're not too bad. They are a bit accurate and dangerous at the higher levels, but the mid levels, like around, well, the ones below around 141 aren't too bad. Probably use Crush to kill them, maybe Slash, Prey Melee if they're really high, but they aren't particularly dangerous. Guard dogs, there are two forms. This one's warped. There's also a normal form on other floors. They're pretty much the same as Hellhounds, but a bit weaker. Basically the same thing. So not too much difference. Fire giants are usually high levels, up to 196. Like the brute. They're also pretty inaccurate, but they can very high. But since they're really inaccurate, but at the same time, if the max hit hits, it can be really dangerous. I think it's up to 400s or 300s, can't remember which. So for me, it's kind of a predicament to which I want to use melee or use soul split. But in this case, I'm not being attacked, so I'll use soul split, use crush to kill. Rats, giant rats aren't too big of a deal. They're very inaccurate. Their max hits low. It's easy to kill them, so just attack them to kill. Giant bats are very annoying. They're annoying to attack because their wings flap and they're small, so it's pretty hard to click on them. They have very high defense, so they should be killed near last if you can. You don't need prayers. They're not very accurate. Well, they are accurate, but they're low max hits. Bats here are level 2 in largest. They're always level 2 pretty much. In fact, they shouldn't be bothered with. And here I just kill them with blood necklace. The rest of the monsters are humanoids, which means they're hood safe. You don't have to worry too much about them. Save them for last always. The first one of them should be the Forgotten Ranger. They're really accurate, so you should take them out first of them. But they have low defense, so it's pretty easy to hit. Use Slash. Next to the skeleton, the range, like the Forgotten Ranger, they're also pretty accurate. But this one, this skeleton is even faster, so Prairie Flash is way harder. But they have more defense, so they should be killed after the Rangers. They use Crush to kill them and Prey Range. You should probably pile them so they're dead with quicker. Giant skeletons are similar to the melee skeletons, except that they're giants. I think their max level is less than their potential max level is less than the melee ones, but they're not too. There's nothing special about them. Just use Crush to kill them and Prey Melee for the high level ones, so that they don't surprise and kill you. But yeah. And here's a video of a skeleton melee. Like the giant skeleton, they're just melee, so they're there. The zombies that melee are inaccurate, but they have a decent max hit. So some people should probably pray melee against them. Use Slash or Magic to kill them. And I prefer soul splitting. Hill giants, they're inaccurate, and the max hit's pretty low, but they have high combat levels. They aren't hard hit, and they have high health, so there's a good opportunity to soul split to heal up. Use Slash to kill them, and you don't need to pray. I would maybe put this actually after the Zombie Ranger, which will be next, because they're even less accurate and easier to hit, I think. Zombie Rangers they're inaccurate as long as you have piece of armor on. Their max hit's pretty low. I always quick pray flash on them with Turmoil and Soul Split to heal up. use slash to kill them or magic per range if you have armor, because they still hurt. I pretty much consider these as free food, because I kill them last, and then I just soul split on them to gain a bit of health to recover what I lost. Forgotten warriors, mages should definitely kill these after brutes and the other one instead, because melee is really inefficient against them. So mages should take care of them quick and fast when you can. Use crush for the ones with plate bodies, or the chain bodies. I probably use slash. Here's the topless one. There's no plate body. They're really easy to hit actually. Magic is probably just as good as melee is with this primal 2H. And I hit pretty accurately, so you don't really need to. Reborn melee warriors. Here's just a short video of it. It shows how they can teleport across, so they definitely last because they drop nothing. But at the same time, they're really annoying because if they teleport to where you are, even if there's nothing in before, if there's a guardian door, you cannot pass it, so you have to kill them first in order to get through the door, or wait like a minute for them to disappear. Same as the zombies and the necromancers.